when I was working in the different companies that I have been working, most of the people is not from London, not even from the UK. Most of the people is from Spain, Italy, France, Germany. And then, of course, from many other places. But it's all this group of people is like, when you see someone that is coming from Spain or from Italy or from all the other places, it's like they are these people that they made a change in their life because they devote themselves to that craft enough to change their lives to go there. That is a huge respect that I have for that.
If you have a person joining a new team, give them the time, give them a task where they can understand what is the workflow, how does the pipeline work. Give them tasks where they are forced to talk with other people, right? So you kind of start to connecting with others within your team. Let other people know, okay, we have, for example, a team, what I like to do is before someone new joins into a team, I usually try ahead of time, like a few days before, let the team know we're getting someone new into the team. And also tell them about the experience level or the skill level so people understand, okay, there can be a person coming in who has a lot of questions and that's completely fine. Or there can be a person coming in who actually knows what's going on and can help us on topics where we maybe struggle currently, right? So the team understands the function of this new person coming in.
I think that visual effects is a team sport. I think a team sport needs to be played in a team in the same room where you pick up on each other's vibes, where you can look at each other's screens, where you can see how other people do the same type of work as you do to improve your own work. And then kind of something where I think the entire industry will start to struggle in the years to come is, especially with the amount of work out there, is mentorships. Because if you have interns or students or junior artists who need a strong mentor who shows them how things are being done, who shows them other people doing the same type of work, who gives them a chance to look over their shoulder on how to solve certain issues, how to key a green screen well, how to do edge treatments, how to do, like obviously there are tutorials for a lot of things, but then there is kind of the human touch. And I think few of us would be where we are today if we wouldn't have had that one chance and that one mentor.
One of my favorite stories is we had this one interview, and it was via telephone. So back in the day, so we had the call on speakerphone, and we started off the interview, and this person, they just went off and they just started talking and talking and talking, and something happened, and we lost the call, and it dropped out on our end. And I'm like scrambling, trying to call them back. We called them back, we reconnected, and they were still talking as if nothing had happened.
And they met with George Lucas, who, Richard would be better to tell the story, who basically laughed them out of the room thinking no one would ever watch a fully CG movie. I think the idea was, it was possible it would be a very different art direction than you would see today, because you have to design around the limitations of what the technology can do at the time. Tron being a good example of that, right? Very simple geometric things. There's a reason that the first movies, that fully animated movies came out, were plastic toys and exoskeleton insects and then robots, right? There's a reason for that, because those things are really doable.
It breaks my heart, like even my voice is it breaks my heart, like to see artists that are, they loved the industry, they loved working here, and then they had to leave because they were bullied. Fuck, man, fuck that. It's bad, they shouldn't have never left. They should have still been artists, and now they're doing something else because they couldn't stand being there. And I fuck the companies that did that to them, I wish that they would have supported them and helped them through this. And maybe I wish some other people would have supported them so that they could have gotten another job on another company, because there are companies that really help people.
You are listening to the 21 Artist Show, a podcast that inspires creatives to make meaningful content to pursue their passions. I'm talking with creators, artists, and engineers about their careers, lessons they have learned, and how to make an impact. I'm your host, Alexander Richter. I'm a technical director and coach in visual effects, animation, and games. For more content, go to 21artistshow.com. Enjoy the show.